map has been provided in this book of how the Magellan voyage took place. And as you can see on the upper corner there, they left Spain. Although Magellan was Portuguese, he took a commission from the Spanish king because he had problems with Portuguese king. And this ship, Victoria, along with 5 others, sailed from Spain, and they came down the west coast of Sierra Leone in Africa, and then they crossed the Atlantic and came to what we know today to be Brazil. And then they traveled along the east coast of South America towards Argentina. And if you guys remember, the capital of Uruguay is called Montevideo. And Pigafetta reports that they had seen that mountain, and that's why they called it Montevideo. And Uruguay, that's the name of the capital. So they came all the way down south, and then they found this strait, which at first was called Strait of 10,000 Virgins, because a lot of the stuff was related to religion in those days. And then eventually the history has now called it Straits of Magellan. And then, as you can see, they found the Pacific Ocean, and I forget the name of the word they called it, but it wasn't called Pacific Ocean in those days. And then they headed west, which is what they wanted to see. And then you can see they went all the way up to the equator, and then they came into what we know to be in Filipina, where Magellan was killed in a battle. And then they continued west, way south of India, in the Southern Sea, as we call it. And then you can see they came back to Cape of Good Hope, rounded Africa, and then went along the west coast of Africa back to Spain. And only one ship survived, and only 20 men out of 270 made it back home. So it was really quite an amazing adventure, and but what a discovery they made, because until the Panama Canal, to go from Atlantic to Pacific or vice versa, Straits of Magellan was the only way to go. And so quite amazing, and I'm really glad I brought this book. C'est la vie.